AITA for being stern with a child that isn't mine? So, I have this niece, 2F, who is, well, spoiled. Her grandma had custody the first 20-ish months of her life, and grandma is a pushover and lets her have whatever she wants. Her mom got custody back 4 to 5 months ago and is even worse. Probably out of guilt and making up for the issues that led to her not having custody. This toddler gets everything she wants. If mom or grandma ever tell her no, she'll throw a tantrum and they will give in every time. I tend to mind my business because not my child, not my problem. Now this child does spend a lot of time with us as we try to support her and her mom as best as possible in the circumstances, and my kids treat her like a little sister. She's actually a bright young girl with a great vocabulary for her age and a fiery tude. They were over today, as I was getting ready for a camping trip. I was going in and out of the shed, which my kids understand is off limits due to tools/nails/ etc. Usually it's locked, but I was in and out taking camping/fishing gear to the truck. The niece started walking into the shed. I softly told her no, lots of sharps and owies, and redirected to the trampoline. I explained to her mom the child needs to stay out of the shed. This happened 2 more times over the course of the next 15 minutes, same thing. Then, I had just dropped a container of fish hooks that went scattering everywhere and niece starts waddling into the shed, barefoot. I said firmly, no, you can't come in here, and she stopped her little foot and kept walking in, so I gave her a very stern stop right now. She looked at me with wide eyes, then started crying and ran to her mom having an absolute meltdown. I didn't yell, but said it very sternly with a raised voice, and I don't think anyone has ever been stern with her like that before. I explained to everyone the fishhook situation, but mom left about 5 minutes later and then texted my wife saying she's uncomfortable with me now because I was mean and bullied her daughter and it's not my place to discipline her daughter. As far as I'm concerned, I saved her a trip to the ER, but my wife also thinks I could have more calmly redirected the child and wants me to apologize. And I'll admit I was already kind of grumpy already and probably could have dropped what I had in my hands and rushed over to pick her up, but still think it's not my fault everyone else in her life is a massive pushover. So, AITA?